Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Benton, and it's time for another edition of Angel Sudsy Recap, where we delve into the world of daytime television and we do a few reality shows on the side. And one of those reality shows that we're doing is The Amazing Race. But before we get into that, so I have to say, I just started recently doing the story time with Angel Benton, where I just talk about my life and I don't talk about the television series. So if you haven't seen it yet, you should click around my page until you find it and let me know what you think. Please feel free to comment. And everyone has been very, very supportive. So thank you so much. I do appreciate it. You've been leaving comments on my social media, and I do appreciate it. Not just on YouTube, but also on Facebook and Twitter, and it's just been great. So I'm glad anyone wants to listen to me talk. It's fine with me. Listen. You know what's funny? I've mentioned this before. There's that one video going around, I think Facebook. Sorry, I've got a lot of gas coming up. Okay, so, and it's all about this old guy, and actually it's all about this one man. He's not an old man, but he's just this man, and he has to live without, any connection to the outside world for like, I don't know, like 5 days, and it drives him crazy. Really? Well, I guess I might already be crazy because it wouldn't bother me. It wouldn't bother me at all. You know what I mean? I just like to talk. Much to the dismay of my third grade teacher. Okay, so I just want to say thank you all for your comments. All right, so now let's get into The Amazing Race. All right, so The Amazing Race. Okay. We had to say goodbye to the violinists this week. It was very frustrating because everyone was really, actually, I got to give everybody major props because everyone basically did a very good job of working together. Everyone did. And they didn't want to slow anyone else down, so they came to a double U-turn, and nobody U-turned anybody until the last two teams, and the fucking Big Brother team got there, and they U-turned the violinists, and that was it. They couldn't come back from that. And that was unfortunate. But here's the silver lining to that is that the chick from the Big Brother team, she has been pissing off a lot of people. She pissed off Brittany, who, Lucas and Brittany, the Team Ocean Rescue, they're lifeguards. I'm getting there. And when they were in Tangier, she grabbed the other girl's Travelocity gnome. They had to have the Travelocity gnome for that particular leg of the race, and she grabbed her gnome, and she was pissed. She didn't grab her gnome. She sent her off without her gnome, and she needed to have her gnome, and she knew she needed to have her gnome and didn't say anything. Now, here's the thing. I get it that you want to win the race. I understand that. But when you start doing dirty tricks like that, and then, you everyone else decides they're not going to U-turn anybody, or you're going to U-turn the violinist, I mean, that's going to catch up with you sooner or later. It really is. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Because they keep changing the rules of the show. It doesn't, because I know that next week, like for example, next week, they're going to have to switch partners. That's going to be one of the part of the show is they've got to switch partners, which I don't even know how that even works out because do they eliminate two teams at once? I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'll wait to see how that goes next week, though. And plus, next week is a 2-hour episode. And it makes me wonder, like, why do they have all these 2-hour episodes? Like, this will be the third 2-hour episode I know of this season. And it's like, why do they do that? That doesn't make. I mean, it's a great show, and it used to win a lot of Emmys for CBS. So I don't know why they don't spread it out. You know what I mean? I know that Celebrity Big Brother is starting, but I know that it's also not at the same time as The Amazing Race. So we'll see how that goes. I will be watching Celebrity Big Brother because Lance Bass will not be on that. And for all of you out there who wonder why I hate Lance Bass so much, I am getting to that part because that is actually a part of the Brittany story as well. So I will be telling you all about that soon enough. Okay. In April. I know you're all upset that I have to wait until April, but you know, here's the thing. I'm doing the Sudsy recaps. I'm doing them every single day, but the story time, I feel like I just need to make you wait for. Now, if you think about it, I waited 20 fucking years to tell that story, so, you know, a couple months is not that big of a deal. So, yeah, so I'll be watching Celebrity Big Brother. We'll see how that goes. All right. And FYI, so today I went back to pole dancing class today, and my teacher from like 5 years ago, it's the first time I've taken class from her since then, because I took class from, I mean, I was pretty decent. I mean, I scored that Monte Carlo commercial, pole dancing, and, you know, I did really good in recitals, and I was about to start competing when I got pneumonia and then meningitis. Boom, boom, 1-2 punch. And then I had to teach myself how to walk again. And then I had to, you know, start running before. And I mean, like, and before that I had run 5 full marathons before that. I mean, it was really tough. And like, I don't know, maybe like July of last year is when I started back up pole dancing again for a couple months, but then I had to take a bunch of time off because I was traveling so much for work. But I came back, and this is the first time I've actually taken class from that teacher. She is one of my favorite teachers. Shout out to you, Mama Trixie. She's fierce, and I'm taking from her again tomorrow night, so I'm very excited about that. But she doesn't have a set class. She's a sub. She used to teach all of the, well, back in the day, 5 years ago, because see, now every class is co-ed, but back then it wasn't. They only had a limited amount of co-ed classes, and she taught all of them except one, Infania, who is like the queen pole dancer. She's the one who started pole dancing and teaching pole dancing, and she's very big in pole fitness. And Fania, I took from her one class a week, and then all the other, because that was the only one I could, and then all the other ones were all Trixie. So I had a great time tonight at class. It was great. I'm sure I will be regretting it tomorrow because I already have all kinds of crazy pole hickeys all over my body. We don't call them bruises. We call them pole hickeys. A little bit more of a positive connotation. But it was a lot of fun. Okay, so back to The Amazing Race. Sorry. So what they had to do was they went to Prague, which, oh my God, if I went to Prague, oh my goodness, it's probably a good thing I went on this show because I would just be, first of all, I would be obsessed with the boys, and second of all, I would probably be saying, screw this race, I need to find Brandon Manilow, and I would be like getting in the first taxi saying, take me to Dublin. That's where he's from, Dublin in the Czech Republic. It's okay though. And they had to, like, they did this one challenge with like a beer keg, and they had to like pour the perfect cup of beer, and then it was a perfect mug of beer, and then they had to deliver the beer first they had to deliver it to a boat, and then they had to deliver it to a spa where everyone was bathing in beer. Oh my God, I don't know how you can do that. I mean, it stinks. Like, I'm sorry, beer does not smell good. It smells like urine. It's gross. It's really gross. And then they had to go to this telephone thing where they had to do a Kafka-esque challenge, which they did on season 15. And then they had to figure out what the words were for the Kafka quote, and then they, took them in. I mean, it was pretty crazy. It was a lot. So, unfortunately, the violinists were not able to get through that. But I'm really looking forward to Team Ocean Rescue. I really hope that they stick it to Team Big Brother. I hope Big Brother I can't stand them. I can't. I'm sorry. They have played... It's not that they played dirty, but they have... If there is an easy way and a quick and easy way, and if there's a more difficult but honorable way, they will always take the quick and easy way. So I'm over that. I'm over them. And I will be very grateful when they get the big heave-ho. So we'll see how that goes. Anyways, thank you so much for logging on today. I do appreciate it. And like I said, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your comments on Storytime with Angel Benton. Please feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Angel Benton. You can hashtag Amazing Race to talk about the Amazing Race, or you can also hashtag Bold and Beautiful to talk about the Bold and Beautiful. I'm doing that next. And you can hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel to get my YouTube videos sent to your email inbox every single day. I wish that I could set up subscriptions because, you can subscribe to certain shows, because not everyone watches every single show. Not everyone is as big of a TV fanatic as I am, which, I understand that. And, some people don't even like television at all. They just want to hear me talk for whatever reason. So I wish they could just subscribe to the Storytime with Angel Benton, but whatever. But look around my profile for that Storytime with Angel Benton. Tell me what you think. Alright, everyone. Thank you so much for logging on. Have a great day. Peace out. Wubba, wubba, wubba.